All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
yeah, well, we can hold the peace so we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I'd like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transfer to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me, I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empires fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
Full North.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1926 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode, and today's episode of the Sleazecast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you
fucking Catalina wine.
bitches.
It's the fucking Catalina
Oh
wine.
my god, making some good.
The fucking Catalina wine.
I did some chest and bicepticons today. It was a glorious day. I hope you are enjoying your time making some sick fucking gains. Drop it in the comments down below. What'd you smash today? We are going to jump right into today's episode. So wherever you are watching the Daily Swole, make sure you hit that like button and let's just get right into it. Come on, fam. Cover your nips for the busting of the motherfucking nut. Falcon, do it. Right, do it. Oh my God, Tessie's tail is stuck in there. Oh my goodness.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
USA, greatest country in the world.
It is a swole slut today, fam-wise. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful card, Tessie. Oh, there we go. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Leo, God damn it, you fucking drinking again. But look at that beautiful card. Oh my God. Hashtag Swole Slut Falcon. You did a number on that one. Yes, you did, my friend. Yes, you did. You certainly did it up. I don't know. There's a lot of colors going on there. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot to unpack, Falcon. I'm not sure what you what was in your coffee or someone shit in your latte or something, Falcon, but it's a beautiful card all the same. It's Swole Slut Saturday, fam. Drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Swole Slut in the comments. Thank you very much for doing so. Make sure you hit that like button. We're live on YouTube. We're live on, Facebook. We're live on Odyssey, Rumble. Make sure you go to thedailyswole.com. That's right, thedailyswole.com for all the links to subscribe to the podcast, to watch the live streams, and of course, make sure you leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast if you have not yet done so. It helps a ton, and I say thank you, and so does the Falcon, and so does Tessie. The Falcon's a little bit out of control today, so just keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. There's a lot going on. The Falcon is just not pleased, apparently. Okay, so let's get into today's episode. Let's get into that tip. I think we fucking just need to go right into it. There we go.
Babe,
Now we're ready.
just an inch.
Oh yeah.
It's cold outside.
All right, it is cold outside. Gotta fix my, just wash my hair, and ooh, it is nice and fancy. Feeling nice and silky. Look at that little silky hair. Okay, so let's get into some good tip. A lot of you are dropping the comments what you smashed today. The Swoll Fam, we want to give a shout out to James. His brother is in the hospital with COVID, so boo to fucking the vid. All that bullshit. We wish the best for you and your family, James, so I'm sure all the Swoll Fam will agree. That's a rough one, and we wish you the best. So thank you for dropping in, but thanks for tuning in. The Swoll Fam is here for you, bro. So make sure that you keep us posted on your brother's well-being. Reminder that we do have an accountability meeting tomorrow. August 16th. So not tomorrow, Jesus Christ, Monday. So tomorrow's Ask Papa Swole Live, the Red, White, and Swole Sunday Fun Day Q&A-ness. But Monday, August 16th, 12 noon, we have our accountability meeting. We got some awesome new releases. You don't want to miss out on that. I've been giving hints all week, but make sure that you are there for that. And if you want to join, we have one more day remaining, last day remaining to jump on the Swole Since Birth birthday special, swolenormousx.com/birthday. And remember, For anyone that wants to go unlimited, now is the fucking time because we got specials. You could join the Swoll Fam for just $1 for your first month. You can get 50% off your first month if you want to go unlimited with the monthly membership. And for the annual, you get a free Swoll Fam t-shirt or tank. And that is that's legit.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me. That's
legit. So again, show notes or the description down below, swollnormousx.com/birthday. Don't be sleeping on that because if you sleep, guess what? Guess what's going to happen? You sleep and then you wake up and then, and then it's gone. And then it's gone. We also do have a major event at the end of this month. I keep talking about it because it's going to be the fucking tits. Back to Swole, the Monday accountability meeting of the week of August 30th, again at 12 noon Eastern time for members only. Don't miss out on that. That is going to be fucking legit like a tit. Legit like a tit. Legit like a tit. Tit legit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Hey, hey. Too legit. Too legit to quit. A little MC Hammer. You know what it's about. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know how we do. Back to Swole Monday, August 30th, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Let's get into the first Swoll Fam post today. Are you ready? All right. Let's kick it off. Let's kick it off with Joanne. Joanne to the main stage. 5 a.m. and I'm awake. My whole damn body aching after last night's session. Took my time in the gym to fill up my Friday night. That's what she said.
Y'all. Is this a list of things I did to your mom last night?
Even went for a 30-minute walk after. No pub, no alcohol, no smoking. But today, wow, that kicked my arse. My arse. My arse is kicked. I like it. Arse. Dedicating the rest of the weekend to recovery, yoga, mobility, baths, naps, walks, and plenty of good food and water. While I do have my plans for the next 2 days, out of curiosity and interest, what does everyone else like to do for their recovery time? Very nice. Okay. So drop in the comments, what do you like to do for recovery? I like yoga, sauna, stretching, doing mobility work, the standard, but some of you like to do other things, hiking, anything. Just drop in the comments down below. Give Joanne a little feedback. Why don't you? We also do have a couple of new video clips. One over on the Swollnormous channel. Your university is fat phobic. Oh, is it now? Oh, is it now?
What's your name, fat body?
It's not fair. Remember this post? Look at this chick. Look at this chick in the thumbnail sitting on 2 chairs. And let me tell you, if you are so big that you have to use 2 chairs, that doesn't sound like the university's problem. That doesn't sound like it's my fault or the Swoll Fam's fault. It sounds like it's your fault. It sounds like it's your habits and your lifestyle. No one is just born naturally that needs to sit in 2 fucking chairs. Maybe exceptionally rare genetic conditions, but yeah, 99.99999% of people don't have that. Okay? So exceptions don't make the rule. Make sure you're looking at your habits and your lifestyle and take some responsibility for needing 2 fucking chairs. And we got a clip here on the Daily Swole channel as well. Is alcohol hurting your gains? And I remember this clip. I remember this podcast. I remember that I talked about the story where I had the little article in my wallet during college about the impairment of muscle growth after alcohol. Alcohol tremendously negatively affects your sleep, which will definitely negatively affect your gains as well as dehydration and other mechanisms. So yeah, it definitely affects your gains, whether you want to admit it to yourself or not, but it absolutely does. And if nothing else, it destroys your sleep. So just keep an eye on that and make sure that you are mitigating that to the best of your ability, because if you're not seeing the progress you want, and if you're not having the health outcomes that you desire, that is a place to look for sure. All right, let's get into some more Swoll Fam posts. We got one from Mandy. Mandy, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in your box? Mandy, what's up, Beaches? What up, Beach? This is from the Swoll Fam discussion board. Greetings, fellow Swoll Fam members. Wow, so formal. You always know when someone's a new member, it's like, greetings, a fellow Swoll Fam. We're like, fuck up, Beesh. What the fuck's up, Beesh? What up, Beesh? What up, Soul Slut? My name is Mandy, longtime listener of the Daily Swole, finally decided to join. I am working to improve my health and make some fitness gains. I want to begin lifting weights, but I am a novice. I figured what better place to get started than with Papa and the fam, Mandy. Mandy, can we get a round of applause for Mandy joining the Swoll Fam? I agree, nothing's better than the Swoll Fam. That's just my opinion, slightly biased, but also it's pretty objective. I think that's absolutely true. It's not really subjective anymore. The Swoll Fam is the fucking greatest. Change my fucking mind. You can't. You can't. Change my fucking mind. You just can't. You just fucking can't. All right. Ooh. Does that look like... Those look like foods like I eat. I love that shit. Oh, I had some pineapple. Actually, I had a bowl of mango earlier. I just had the rest of some whole eggs left over from yesterday, and I had a piece of bacon, and I'm going to eat the rest of some leftover steak and cook some new steaks tonight. So this looks like everything that I ate today. This is what I pretty much eat every day. I'll have some mango or pineapple or strawberries, and I'll have whole eggs. I'll have some bacon. Not necessarily everything every day. Have some raw honey, some dates. I'll have some steak. Fucking looks delicious. All right, we got a post here. Who is this? Do we know the name on this one? All right, I'm sure this is from the Telegram chat, but this is phenomenal. My main meal of the day is a little early, but I need it. Woke up and did 100 kettlebell swings, some body weight work, and a nice long stretch after. It's an amazing day to be alive, fam. Now go to the fucking gym. Hashtag fuck average. Oh, nice. Falcon loves that shit. Falcon loves that shit. The Falcon loves it. You're looking delicious.
Rather splendid this evening.
Oh my God. That fucking looks good. That is a meal. That's something that I would eat. That's something that I would eat. That's something that I do eat. That really looks like, when I see that, those are all the foods that I regularly consume for sure. And there's other ones as well, but that's definitely in my wheelhouse. I love pineapple. All right, Sean sharing his first post in the Swoll Fam. What's going on, Sean? Some gorillas. Oh, that was Michelle's post? Shout out to Michelle. Looking good. Hello, Swoll Fam. Hi, Sean. New member here, and I am looking forward to embarking on this journey with you all. After a couple of months of watching reels on Instagram and seeing the same gym-related BS, there was always this bearded gent popping up with the most direct, raw, and motivational material I've seen. I needed to see what it was all about. I've always been pretty motivated to kick my own ass. I was never afraid to try new things with my diet and training, but always as a lone wolf and not really committing to anything long-term. This stops now. I've made some gains over the years, and at 46, I feel I am in the best shape ever, but there is always room for improvement, and that is why I am here. I cannot wait to take this I cannot wait to take this to the next level. Let's go. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. God damn. God damn. What's up, Sean? Ooh, popping cherries. What up, Sean? What up, Beesh? What's going on, Falcon? Say hi to Sean. Yes. Ah, yes.
Don't forget to wash where the sun don't shine.
And Sean, let's be honest. Don't forget to wash where the sun don't shine. Front to back, Sean. Front to back when you're wiping. You don't want shitty balls, right? No one wants that. I know. It's not. All right.
What the fuck is that?
Okay.
Come on, man.
All right.
How dare you?
Well, it's a fact. It's good advice. It's good information. It's only good advice if you take it. All right. It's only good advice if you take it. If you want to go back to front, that's on you. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Sean. I'm just saying. All right. We got another Swoll Fam post. We got one. This one is from inside the Swoll Fam Telegram. This is a response. So I got to slide this up because, well, all right. This is from Lisa, but it's a response. So I want to, I always try to keep privacy. So I'll read part of it and then I will actually make sure that I zoom out and I'll read the rest. So it might cut off a little bit on the bottom on your end, but then I'll cut the screen out. Here we go. This is from Lisa. I hit a plateau and have gained more than I'd like. I slipped on my food while my husband was deployed. An excuse, I know. I'm starting the 90-day dash today and have been focused on my food the last several weeks to ensure I'm sticking to the things I know work well with my body. I still feel good, better than I did 50 pounds ago. I'll focus on that. I know I have at least 60 to 70 more pounds to go until I'm in a really healthy range, blood work and health issue wise. Well, you're in the right place. Starting the 90-day dash. All right. Focused on my food the last several weeks. Very good. Very good. Very good. Nutrition is so important. That's really the game changer. And, as you all know, I'm very consistent. I'm very specific with my food intake. I'm very particular in the sense that I focus on what works best for me. And I don't care what anyone else thinks. I eat what's best for me. I eat what works. I make sure I get my micronutrients in. I make sure I get my hydration. I get my salt. I get, the carbs that work best for me. And there's a huge misconception that you need to eat the fucking rainbow. And it's just simply not true. Everyone's going to be different, but at the same time, we're all humans, and most people are going to fall in the line of eating omnivorously, but mostly animal-based products. Unfortunately, the mainstream is trying to get you to suck down corn and soy all fucking day, which I think is just absolutely...
Your father was a woman!
I think it's ridiculous, and I think that's where most people's problems come from. They're sucking down too many industrial seed oils as well as all these processed sugars. But of course, when you're addicted to foods, just like alcohol, just like cigarettes, when you're addicted to things, you're addicted to those bad habits, think about all those elements and all those things that compound to those bad habits. And I want to hear your thoughts. Drop in the comments below. But it's not just the food, is it? The food is addictive in itself, and it's cheap, and it's, it fucks up your pancreas, your insulin release, and you have all this gut inflammation, all these problems. But it's not just the food itself. It's also the habits that surround them. It's the people that you surround yourself with that lead you down these paths, right? People in your circle that might be always eating these foods and trying to encourage this type of behavior. They might not take care of their health. They might chide you or give you shit for it. So it's not just the food itself, it's all the habits. It's taking certain routes from work and going past fast food places that you always eat at. It's not bringing food to work, for example, and then succumbing to eating from a lunch truck or going to a fucking van outside, right? Or ordering food with the rest of your coworkers. So you're not prepared. So you're preparing to fail, right? Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. And once you realize how important these things are to your life and how your body, your cell, everything in your existence comes from what you eat. That's where you're getting the energy to rebuild muscle tissue. That's where you're getting the resources in order to recover from workout to build muscle. And think about anything else. You might want to go, for example, sometimes things with a brand name really aren't better quality. People overpay. But let's say you're buying a Ferrari, or maybe you like Gucci products. I don't really care what the fuck it is, all right? So I'm not really big into cars or fashion, but sometimes you get what you pay for. And think about people that spend all this money on material things, but then they cheap out on their own health. And that's one of my my most famous videos, the Truth Hurts video, where I said, you're fat and people are spending all this time waxing their car and taking care of the wheels and buffing and waxing the rims and making it all shiny, but then they trash their bodies, right? They're washing their car and buffing it, but they have a huge gut that's rubbing across the windshield, and their bodies are fucking falling apart, but they're taking care of this depreciating asset that has nothing to do with their mental or their physical wellness. They are projecting the energy that they should be putting into themselves rather, into a material item. And if you are, and sometimes when you get a product, you pay more, you get more, you get a better value, you get a better, well-built product. So think about your body. If you put in better food and you train it and you take care of it, you're going to have a better product. That's it. You're going to have a better physical fucking product. Your body is going to be better. You're going to have a better body as a result. Why is that so shocking? Why is that so outlandish? Oh my God. No, you can have the same body eating shit food. No, you can't. You fucking can't. If you're eating shit food, you're going to have a shit fucking body. Okay? Just because you have abs, or maybe you can have muscle and still eat shit, doesn't mean you're not shit on the inside out. Doesn't mean you're not going to have diabetes or cancer or a heart attack or some kind of issue in the future. Just because you're 25 and you look relatively lean doesn't mean that your body isn't fighting all this inflammation constantly. People don't normally get diabetes when they're younger. It's more common now, but all these issues start to compound when you're 40 and 50 and 60, and it will catch up with you. It will catch up. Do you want it to catch up, or do you want to defer that shit? And erase that or mitigate the fact that that doesn't have to take place. It doesn't have to be you. And yes, we're all going to die, but a lot of people are going to die more. You're going to die a lot earlier. You might still be alive, but you're going to be dead long before you actually die. You're going to be on medication, suckling the teat of the pharmaceutical industry from your mid-40s, maybe earlier, to the rest of your life, dependent on these fucking drugs that get you hooked on them. And all you're doing is suppressing the actual symptoms rather than getting to the root cause. And that's a huge fucking problem. And that's where everyone's at. You'd rather take a pill and not take care of your health. You know, you'd rather get a shot rather than take care of your health, rather than exercise and get sunlight and eat better and get better sleep. You can improve your health, your immune system, everything 5, 10, 20 times just by cutting out the inflammatory foods, getting regular sleep every night, exercising every day, doing something every day, whether it's active recovery or lifting weights, which you should be doing. You know, the 7 fucking pillars. I mean, it is what it is. The 7 fucking pillars are where it's at. If you're following those, you are going to be in such a better position, hands down, period, no question. And if you think about how sick everyone is, forget COVID, forget all those things. Fundamentally, without COVID, people were dying left and right from obesity-related issues. And then if you look at the 7 pillars, think about what people do. What do people do with the 7 pillars? How many people actually follow the 7 pillars aside from the Swoll Fam? Very, very few. We've talked about that. 99.9% of people don't follow all these things. They don't take care of their community. They're not aggressively filtering people out of their life that don't serve them. They're not focusing on food quality. They're not training properly. They're not recovering, sleeping, hydrating, proper program design, proper, active recovery techniques. They're not practicing mobility at all. They can barely move, which leads to injuries, which compounds into longer periods of not exercising because they're always in fucking pain because they have no mobility and no joint balance and proper posture and static and dynamic posture. They don't practice meditation, so they're constantly mentally stressed, which is also compounded by poor diet, right? The gut-brain axis. And then they're not consistent. Obviously, they're consistent, right? They're consistent with not doing the first 6 pillars. And even if you do the first 6 once in a while, most people aren't consistent with it. So they need to get their shit together. They need to get their fucking shit together. So that being said, let's take a couple questions. That's a fucking good rant. We like that.
He's on fire!
Oh my God. A 10, a fucking 10. You know it. You know it. God damn it. That was delicious. Hashtag Swoll Slut for a chance to win today's Swoll card. It is Swoll Slut Saturday, and I will give you a heads up. If you drop Swoll Slut, you might get banned. You might get flagged on Facebook because some people have. Some people have gotten flagged by writing Swoll Slut. So if you just want to put SSS or SS, other connotations there. But if you want to put Swoll, I get it. All right. So we'll be a little lax with or should we just try to walk the landmines? Like, you got to say it. You got to put it down. Put the little tongue thing, whatever, like walk the plank. Let's see what we got. A lot of people make excuses. All right. So if you have questions, let's drop that in the comments. Remember, hit that like button, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, go to thedailyswole.com for all the links if you are new to the podcast, but especially those of you that are leaving reviews on Apple Podcast. Thank you so much. It means a lot. And we're doing some giveaways for those of you that are leaving reviews, but you have to write a couple sentences, write a little bit about what the Daily Swoll means for your daily routine. That way we can see, because if you just leave 5 stars, I appreciate it, but I can't see who does that. So if you leave an actual written review, we can do some shout outs in the pre-roll of the podcast. Want to do some giveaways to those of you that are leaving a review. It means a lot. So thank you so much. All right, let's take some questions and use the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Drop it in the comments down below. If you do have questions, I got a funny, while you're dropping those down below, got a funny article. I just want to take this a little bit. Let's see what we got here.
What's in the box?
I don't know if you saw this about Hunter Biden's art gallery or art openings, right? So Hunter Biden is apparently, doing art. And I think a lot of you have seen some of these things around. But what I found interesting was the art openings, like his auctions, will be by, quote, invitation only. Interesting, right? And defends $500,000 price tag because it signifies his, quote, heroic journey, which I guess from being like a raging crackhead. Okay. Despite auctioneers' claim, there has been no discussion in the market. Shocker, because his art is unappealing and who the fuck cares? He's just the president's son. He has no value as an artist. But I find it interesting. Okay. So you have anonymous bidders, you have invitation only auctions, and $500,000 price tag. Does anyone smell? Smells like laundry detergent, doesn't it? Smells like laundry detergent in here. It smells really clean and crisp, if you catch my drift. You know, that's something a little fishy here. You smell something? You smell? Stinks a little bit. Stinks like I wonder who would buy these paintings. I wonder who would be giving someone $500,000 fucking dollars for a goddamn painting. Considering there's no discussion because his art is trash, I wonder where the, if you don't get the laundry comment, this is like a money laundering scheme. Most art is money laundering schemes, if you didn't know. Most of this art bullshit, these overpriced $1 million paintings, this is a great way for the wealthy elite to move money around. Yeah, sure, these paintings are worth jack shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's why there's no discussion in the market. Depends on Chinese bidders. Only Asian countries. Top players, right? Some little bullet points. Top players in the art world would have reacted to the price tags with raised eyebrows. No shit. You don't say. Invitation only auctions. The chief of a prestigious auction house said there's no discussion of Hunter. Berger says the prices were set because of the emotion Hunter's work evokes. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. The emotion. Like the fucking bullshit. Look at this guy. Yeah, he doesn't look guilty. He looks like John Leguizamo just did way too much like crystal meth for like 5 years. That guy looks innocent. It evokes lots of emotion. It evokes emotion. All the emotion. Look at the emotion it's evoking. Let's see. Quote, I saw a lot of the positive qualities that have defined his life in his art. The heroic journey that comes from stumbling and falling and then rising up. Yeah, like a fucking phoenix. Sure, Padre. Okie dokie. That hope comes at a cost. The works will be sold at prices ranging from $75K to $500,000 for larger pieces. That's what it was. It looked like Billy Crystal. That was the other one I was thinking. It looked like John Leguizamo and Billy Crystal had a baby, and then the baby did meth for like 10 years. The sales will occur anonymously. Get the fuck out of here. Why is this not like a head fucking liner paid? What the fuck is going on here?
What the fuck is that?
What is going on here? The sales will occur anonymously? Can you smell what Hunter's cooking? What? Anonymous sales. Okay. Red flags, anyone? Anyone. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be limited to friends and family. Sure. Just those friends. Those friends in Ukraine, right? All the friends. There's so many friends. So many friends that the Biden family has. Just friends everywhere. He added that no transactions will be discussed at either showing and that they will be handled at, quote, other times. But even the prospect of paying $500,000 for a new artist is surprising some more established figures on the art scene. You don't fucking say. Really? You don't say. Oh, it's turning heads because a nobody who just happens to be the president's son is just selling artwork for $500K to anonymous bidders? Yeah. Okie dokie. It's like Mario. Okay, here we go. He's a little snort. Mamma mia. Okie dokie. Edward here we go. Quote, I don't think there has been any discussion in the market at all about Hunter Biden. Edward Dolman, who heads the prestigious Phillips auction house, said, adding that Hunter, quote, doesn't seem to be on the radar of any collectors or market makers or specialists I've been speaking to. Anyone surprised? He acknowledged that celebrity status does add some value, but in the end, the quality weighs more on pricing. One New York art advisor said fanfare around Hunter's debut is insulting because it makes it seem like anyone could do it. Well, if you got friends and family in high places. Let's see here. A fellow NYC-based gallerist called Hunter's expensive valuations an eyebrow raiser. She said even some professional artists she retains might not sell that much in dollar terms over the course of a decade. Berger defended his generous valuations by saying price can't be the only thing determining an artist's value. Price? I mean, quote, I believe Hunter's art is special. It has a profound energy that for me brings hope and assurances for a better future. And I ask myself, how much is that worth to you? Jesus Christ. Yo, this guy is going to be the next White House press secretary. This guy can sling some fucking cheese. It has profound energy that for me brings hope. Yeah, look at your face, bro. A lot of things probably bring you hope, like a fucking cheeseburger and a couple nice rails. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God.
God damn it, I don't know what it is about your
God,
face.
bringing you hope? That's not saying much, fam.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really. It's your face.
Oh, it's just your face. I don't know who this guy is, but he better be getting paid he's going to get a nice commish off that. He's going to, when they pass it off to Chi Min Hao, the anonymous bidder, I'm just throwing shit out there. Too soon?
Because.
Yeah, all that Parmesan cheese. Yeah, all that Parmesan cheese that they're both smoking. Okay, I thought that was funny. I thought that was fucking marvelous. Just like what? Like how? How does that like not get front page headlines? That doesn't raise. I know nothing about art. Only that I wouldn't pay $10 for most of the shit I've ever seen that goes for hundreds of millions. So you want to get Jackson Pollock a splatter painting? All right, I'll just get a rainbow like snot rocket. It looks just like that. Wow, look at the passion and the anguish in this painting. It looks like a 7-year-old just dropped painting on a fucking canvas. Give me a break. Look at the splatter. It was fantastic. Amazing. 500 grand. 500 grand. Welp. I'm just curious. I wonder who those anonymous buyers are. But hey, who am I? Just a bearded dude yelling on the internet. What do I know? It's just like, look, when an elephant sits on your face, you don't have to ask like, where's this elephant from? Where's this elephant from? What's the genus species of this? It's just on your face. It's right there it's just plain sight. Right here. It's right there. Okie dokie. John, hi Papa Swole. Sleeping is a huge problem since Lyme started years ago. I experiment to get it straightened, but the healthier I try to get about it, the less it works. Sleeping in a silent, dark room, going to bed early, and I can't fall. Then I wake up every other hour. If I trash it, sleepwatching something in a still lit room at 2 hours in the morning, I get an almost full night. I know I'm doing it wrong, hence why I try doing this right. Any advices? All right, I'm trying to break down a little bit. I don't fully understand everything that you said, but in terms of sleep, right here you're saying that you sleep in a silent, dark room. I don't sleep in a silent room. You can use white noise. I personally like white noise. We have fans and we have like some bed coolers and we have gentle fans. I like it. I don't like a quiet, silent room. So don't think that you have to be silent. You might like to find there's white noise, there's brown noise, there's rainstorms that you can listen to on your phone. You could download it or put it in airplane mode so you're not sending Wi-Fi through your fucking head and shit. But a silent room isn't necessary. But dark, cold, I don't know how dark your room is. You said silent, dark room. How dark is it? You shouldn't be able to see your hand in front of your face. That's how dark it should be. And it should be cold. All right, so that's important. In terms of caffeine, do you drink coffee? Do you drink anything caffeinated? You want to try to stop that. My recommendation would be like 10 hours before you go to sleep. And that was per Matt Walker, the sleep expert. And since I've been doing that, I've been really vigilant about doing it at least 10 hours before. When I'm about to go to sleep, I barely can keep my eyes open. And the mechanism there is that there's a suppression of adenosine by the caffeine. So that sleep pressure builds up with the increased release of adenosine, and then caffeine actually inhibits that and kind of resets that clock and resets that pressure. So there's less of it available in your system. and then you just you're more awake. So you need that sleep pressure to build up, and caffeine blocks that molecule. So that could be something related. If you're drinking caffeine too late at night, you might not realize how far in advance you should be stopping drinking caffeine. And there could be some other things that you're doing. I don't know about eating late at night or other things like that. I'm not sure what you mean. If you trash it, sleep watching something, you mean like TV? At 2 hours in the morning, again, almost full night. I mean, some people just you'll pass out. Exhausting yourself isn't the best way for sleep. You don't want to exhaust yourself, because then passing out from pure exhaustion doesn't mean that you're getting a deep, restful sleep. So that's why people, if they smoke or they drink alcohol, it'll knock you out because it'll just be a sedative. And you might say, hey, I have a drink at night so I can fall asleep easier. You fall asleep faster, perhaps, but you're not going to get deeper quality restorative sleep. It's going to inhibit your ability to get into those deeper layers or deeper levels of sleep. So just some things that I'm aware of, but you all can drop your thoughts down below, or John, you can follow up a little bit more there. All right, if you got any other questions, make sure you drop in the comments. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Yeah, Jessica, imagine if this was Trump Jr. Oh, if this was Trump, and you can like him or dislike him, it's irrelevant. But if this was someone in the Trump family, they would be so far up his fucking ass. If it was Trump Jr. selling paintings for $500K, they would be like, oh, Putin's buying all the paintings. Look at Putin, just like, buying all Trump Jr.'s paintings. It must be Russia. Russia's behind it. Yeah, if it was... It's really so pathetically biased. And I'm not saying it'd be good either way. All right. I mean, politicians like that in the White House shouldn't be fucking skimming off the top and manipulating and smuggling and laundering money on either side. So it's irrelevant. The fact is that this just kind of comes out, gets posted, and then disappears. No one fucking hears about it. It's like, bro, this nobody who's the president's son, a drug addict that's just endlessly fucked up in his life and just completely mooched off his dad's fucking coattails. And I'm no expert on Hunter B, but obviously those stories got suppressed around the election. We talked about that. And one of my channels got hardcore locked down because I started reporting on it. The Papa Swolio channel, we're doing Red, White, and Swole. Those got fucking flagged, and that channel just got fucking stunted. A lot of people got banned and blocked for talking about the facts, and no one wants to hear it. It's just horrible censorship and bias. And most people are just happy going along with it, but it's fucking bad, and people aren't speaking up enough. Alex, Papa Swolio went to the elliptical for cardio to running to up the intensity. I need to keep practicing running for the Navy, but I burn more on the elliptical. Which would be better in my daily workout? Burning more? Like you're trying to do that so you can pass a test, or what? Elliptical is not going to help you run. So, I mean, I'm personally not a big fan of all the extra cardio that people do for running. I like cardiovascular activity in the sense of doing sprinting or plyometrics, explosive work. So I enjoy doing sled pulls, but I don't do long distance, like explosive activity, but rest period. So sprinting or plyo or hill sprints, for example, but long distance running is just a little bit very overblown in terms of making physical progress, right, with a physique. But of course, the Navy and military is going to have certain requirements, but you're not really burning that much more. Cardio is not really effective. Ideally, it's really not. I don't care what anyone says. It's more the lifting. It's more increasing your metabolic rate. Cardio is not going to increase your metabolic rate, and your body is going to adapt very quickly to cardiovascular output. That's why a lot of people might lose some water weight at first and then plateau, and you have that skinny fat outcome. You're going to get leaner by lifting like a beast. You can add some cardio for some flair, for some seasoning, or as per what you need to do for the Navy. But if you're trying to burn fat, lifting and proper nutrition is going to be much better for you. It's better for your bones. It's better for your joints. It's better and plus when you're running heel to toe, and that's all mechanically incorrect for human beings. So I can go down that rabbit hole. But if you're trying to get better at running, the elliptical is not going to help you get better at running. Running is going to help you get better at running. And there's a lot of technique and a lot of other people that would be experts at running form and all that stuff, but wearing elevated heel and, high drop shoes or just there's a lot of problems with that when it comes to human physiology that I'm not a fan of. I'm barefoot all the time, or I wear Vibrams and shit. So, but again, I'm not a big fan of all the extra cardio, but because you're doing it for the military, you have an application for it. So same thing I would say goes for police and firefighters. Obviously, people that need to train for a certain thing to be able to do certain activities. You don't want to be climbing a ladder as a firefighter and then be out of breath. But it doesn't mean that being able to climb ladders all the time and do tons of cardio is necessarily good for long-term health. You should be able to run. You should be able to sprint. You should have cardiovascular capacity, but do you need to put your body under the stress of being a marathon runner? And of course, you have to offset that with what do you want to look like? Because a lot of people train for aesthetics, but a lot of people want an aesthetic outcome. Okay. A lot of people, when they go to the gym and they eat properly, they want to look a certain way, but then what they do takes them another path. So people want to have muscles, they want to have abs, they want to be leaner, and they go and do tons of cardio. It's like, you just went the opposite direction. So if you need to get better at cardiovascular activities, then obviously you need to train for that. But if you're training for that, expecting a different outcome and wanting muscles and to be lean and shredded or whatever it is, you need to do the activities and force your body for the adaptations that you want the outcome for. And that's just way too common. A lot of people want A, but then they do B. It's like, B's not going to get you A. You got to do A to get A. You do B to get B. Doesn't mean you can't do some B. And then if you really want to get it, you got to get that D. Ho, go for the D. Okay.
Because
I had to. This is a knowledge cock portion, fam. I had to.
Come on,
I had to.
man.
Oh, sorry, Grandpa. Sorry. I guess I've been watching too much MTV. John, silence scares me. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's true. Oh, you got to practice some brain gains, bro. Get into the silence inside between your ears. So put some white noise on. Then don't do the if silence, you need to address that, I would say. But also don't sleep in silence if you don't have to. So if you're afraid of silence, all right. It doesn't have to tickle your pickle. Just make sure you put on some white noise or some thunderstorm loops. You can go on Spotify and find a thunderstorm playlist and shit. Tyler, what's something I can do if I ran out of the good foods I eat? I don't want to get triggered by the bullshit I see in the kitchen daily. Don't work and have no money. I mean, you kind of answered your own question. If you don't have the food to eat that you need to eat and you don't have money and you don't work, like, what are you going to eat? I don't know what to tell you, man. So why don't you work? There are a lot of places that fucking need people to work. Most people don't want to work today. Do you not want to work? Is there a reason why you can't work or you're not working? Work. If you don't have money and you don't have food, you're going to have to eat what people are making you and whatever your situation is, man. That's why you need to take it. Like, these are vulnerabilities. If you don't have your own money to buy your own food, then you're at the mercy of if you're living under your parents' roof, okay. And if your parent says, well, we're not buying those foods, if you want to get a job and buy your own food, there's your answer. So either you take your control or you get dragged along with whatever they're doing. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Special star, Papa Swolio. Hey, Papa, new to the fam. Welcome. Checked out Swole Mastery with my boyfriend. He is extremely overweight and couldn't half of it. I'm assuming there's a do there. Couldn't do half of it. Can he still make gains doing only the exercises he physically is able to do? Yeah, absolutely. You know, your boyfriend, he might prefer to do the 90-day dash. You know, I mean, there are exercises. There are modifications for all these exercises. Like for any stabilization or balance exercise, you could just hold onto a chair or put your hand on the wall if you're doing a single leg balance reach or something, or a single leg exercise. Yeah, you can modify and do the exercise you can do. There's chair yoga, but I also think that your boyfriend will be great doing some of the starter classes in the yoga studio. That's a great place to start. And it's just a matter of being consistent, or a Swollen 7. That's a great place to start as well. And the great thing about the Swollen 7s is, yes, there's a timer, and yes, okay, you do a minute or whatever of each exercise, but you can just pause it. You can look through the exercise and say, cool, It's a minute of each of these or 30 seconds. You can adjust it. Maybe you don't watch the video straight through and do it, but you write them down. He can watch the exercise. Okay, this is what I have to do for each one. And then start his own timer and do 30 seconds or do 15 and then rest for a minute or so. And then do it again or just pause the video and then start the next one so you can rest for a minute. You don't have to do them back to back. So you can definitely spread out. That's one of the best things to do for getting started is to just extend the rest periods. You know, a lot of at the beginning, like thus the title of that program, Swoll Master, which is for anyone that isn't a part of the Swoll Fam or an unlimited member, Swoll Mastery is a body weight only program. So very minimal equipment, even in the acceleration and the higher phases, but it's body weight. So it's more about creating that mastery. That's why it's called Swoll Mastery, because you're building those fundamental movements. You're building that foundation. So if you need to rest longer or adjust or just do half the workout, it's all about being consistent. So props to your boyfriend for fucking putting in that work. Good for you. Good for him. I would also recommend even the 90-day dash is a great place to start. Now, the Swolga might be a little bit more faster paced. You can also pause that, or you can swap it out for maybe an express class or a starter class in the yoga studio. So you might want to get him on the initial weeks of 90-day dash and try that, try the primer week, and then have him, because in the 90-day dash, you can do primer week over and over again. You can do it 4 weeks in a row, and then when you're ready to move on to that next phase, you can. And maybe he does it for 2 months, and maybe he mixes it up and does a little bit of Swoll Mastery and then tries the primer week and kind of goes back and forth, like 1 week in Swoll Mastery, 1 week in primer week of the 90-day dash, and kind of go back and forth there. As long as he's consistent doing practicing his mobility, working on nutrition, it's just about building the habit and the consistency, and then you take it from there. There's no rush. He's not going to just all of a sudden, boom, and just go right to Swoll season and ramp up. You know, there's going to be that learning process, but he needs to be consistent overall. So absolutely. Good for you. It's a good, very aware. Good stuff. Mr. Steal Your Humanity. Papa Swole, what made you so passionate about helping people become the best version of themselves? I love the Daily Swole and love being a part of the Swoll Fam. Hashtag Swole Slut, you filthy beach. You filthy beach.
Wait, your biggest stickers? Here's a miss.
Well, I mean, I've been training people pretty much my whole life, my whole career. It's just the more that I've learned from personal experience, obviously. I preach what I practice. So from teaching hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people to become personal trainers and all these clients and teaching masterclass around the country, like I've just been doing it for so long. I've taught group exercise classes. I've opened gyms. I've taught thousands of yoga classes. Like I've done all this. I've done this shit. And from everything that I've done, just distilling it down to the fundamentals, just from older people to younger people, the perspective of training geriatric populations and training young people and athletes, it's so much simpler than the industry makes it. It's so much simpler. And it's a non-glamorous solution, and it's a very simple solution to most people's issues. I'm not really so interested in training athletes. That just never really stuck with me. It's not my thing. It's the average person, which we know the average person is obese, overweight, is mentally and physically lost. And from all these connecting the dots and just finding the lowest common denominator, that's really what the 7 pillars are. And if you know your math, you always find for the lowest common denominator. What does everyone have in common, right? What does everyone have in common? And how can I help the most people? That's why I don't like doing one-on-one training anymore. I like doing this content because it can reach millions of people for the same amount of effort, maybe more effort. And obviously in most cases, being here for hours and doing all the other types of content that I do, but it's much more fulfilling because I know it's reaching around the world. Whereas I can go to one little room in one gym locally and talk to one person that's probably going to fucking be a huge pussy and not want to do it and go home and eat some pizza and slack off because I can't be with them 24/7. It's just not efficient for me. I just didn't like doing that anymore. I just felt like I was wasting my time. And the lowest common denominator, everyone can look at the 7 pillars, whether you're an athlete, whether you're very muscular, whether you're obese, you can look at those 7 pillars and your 7 pillars are going to look different than my 7 pillars in the way you handle that and the way you execute, right? Pillar 1, community, the way you go about tightening your community, the way you go about isolating the shit that inspires you and you cut out all the noise. The way you eat specifically is going to be different than the way I eat. The way you train specifically is going to be different than the way I train in many cases. The way you like to prepare for your sleep at night, the way how much water you like to drink, or all your methods for recovery is going to be different than me. Your mobility practice. Some of you might like to do yoga every day. Some of you might like to do it 3 days a week. Some of you like to do 10 minutes. Mobility yoga, that's that pillar. That pillar number 5 is different for everyone. Mobility doesn't mean yoga. It means mobility. It means strength and competency through a full range of motion. And that can incorporate yoga. That can incorporate activation and corrective exercise, mindfulness, how long you meditate, how often you meditate. Your practice is going to be different than mine. Maybe you like 5 minutes twice a day. Maybe you like 30 minutes once a day. Maybe you like 30 minutes twice a day. All right. Maybe it depends and you like it. It's going to be different. So, but those fundamental, the 7 pillars, it's just that common denominator. It's so obvious once it's so simple, which is why most people don't see it. It's kind of like that hidden in plain sight. It's right fucking there. It's right fucking there. And that's a huge part of the problem, I think, is because when you take personal responsibility, right? Most people are looking for this complicated solution because it's so hard to obtain. Is it really? Is it really so hard to obtain? Do you really need a complicated solution? Because if you're looking for a complicated solution, that's assuming that the problem is complex. And if the problem is complex, then it can't be your fault. Like, you really have to go searching for it. It's such a challenge. That's why you don't have results. But in reality, it's very fucking simple. There's just so much extra. It's not that there's too much distraction. It's that there's just too much extra. Okay? The same principles have always applied. We just have a lot more noise added onto it. So if you block it all out, you still have the fundamentals. Like, for example, grass-fed beef, or cutting out the processed carbs. Yeah, there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of distractions. Welcome to the Matrix. That's the way this fucking shit, that's the way this game is played. There's a lot of noise. And there's always going to be more noise, and there's more noise every day with social media and the mainstream and all the bullshit, right? There's just more and more distraction. But if you're only focused on the shit that's working and you focus on the fundamentals, they can add on 10x distractions. It doesn't deter me at all because I'm still focused on the same shit. It's just more noise. You could double the noise. It doesn't matter. I'm still focused on this. So you can add whatever the fuck you want. Pile it on. I'm still here. I'm still in my fucking bullseye. I'm still in my fucking zone with the 7 pillars. It doesn't affect me. And it's just so obvious once you see it. You just can't go back. You can't unsee it. So it's really just about resetting your operating system, deleting and reinstalling, doing a hard reset like a computer, right? Everyone's running Windows Millennium. I used that fucking analogy before. The worst operating system in the history of mankind. Some people are still running it. Most people are still running it. And they just don't realize that they're on shaky ground. Their operating system fucking sucks. And they wonder why the programs they're installing keep crashing. It's like, it's fucking right there. And it's so damn simple. But that also puts responsibility on the individual because, oh, it's so simple. Man, I could have been doing this whole time. So you end up with this cognitive dissonance. You don't want to address and acknowledge the fact that, man, I've been fucking up. It's right here. It wasn't complicated. I've just been making excuses and trying to find a solution to a problem that didn't exist. And that's really what a lot of people get trapped up with. So just trying to keep on spreading that word. And it's hitting the same fucking nail every day. Like, that's what we're doing, fam. We're just hitting the same nail every fucking day. We're just hitting the same nail over and over and over and over and over again. It's not complicated. It's simple. You know, building habits and breaking habits. It's still not complicated, but it doesn't mean it's not a challenge. Of course it's a challenge because we live in a world that is just designed to try to distract you from reality. Tries to keep you in debt, tries to keep you confused and stressed out and creates all this infighting. It's all distractions. Let's see. Let's take a question from Danny. Solid rant. There we go. It's a fucking Swole Slut Saturday. Get some more gorillas there. Danny, Papa Swolio, my gym does not have a hack squat machine. What would be a good replacement exercise for it? Squats? Squats? What muscle are you trying to hit? Are you trying to do more quads or more glutes? I don't have a hack squat machine here. I don't miss it. Those machines are over fucking rated. Overrated. If you're trying to hit quads more, just elevate your heels for the squat. Boom. Do some skier squats. Do some like elevated heel squats and you'll load your quads more. Front squats do really good for that too. Let's see. Papa Swolle, you got all I said right. If I try to go to sleep early in a dark room, the silence and darkness keep me awake. All right, so white noise. I drink tea or coffee at day sometimes between morning and 5 p.m. Ah, that's the problem there. So what time are you trying to go to sleep? 5 p.m., you go 10 hours from there, that's going to be 3 a.m. So I would recommend still from now, start doing, if you're drinking coffee or anything, any kind of caffeine, stop it at noon. Like try to get all your caffeine in by noon and then see how you feel. See if that helps. Trust me, I used to drink coffee later in the day and it's made a massive difference. It's a massive difference, you know, finishing up, because I would make a bunch of coffee and drink it and I would get up late sometimes. And, you know, if I was up late working, doing stuff, so I'd be up later. Like my sleep schedule's fucking on point now. Game changer. So even drinking coffee at 2, 3, 4 o'clock, I mean, think like 8, 10 hours from there, that's midnight, 2 a.m. Yeah, you're gonna be fucking up. Not to mention all this stuff. Screens seem to help me fall asleep, but it has to be a trick. It's probably just exhausting you. Yeah, that's terrible. The blue light at night, terrible. Also, you can get these, I wouldn't recommend necessarily this kind, but get like some blue blocking glasses. They make different kinds, but it blocks out. Get ones that really block out all the blue light and start wearing that once the sun goes down, and cut off watching screens like a couple hours before bed, like 2 hours or so before bed. Overall, I'm just not tired at all before 2 in the morning. Well, geez, I didn't even read that part yet. Or there you go. So 5 p.m., if you go 10 hours, that's 3 a.m. So sometime between morning and 5 p.m. sounds like you're probably drinking coffee too late. And also, some people are more sensitive to caffeine than others. So you might have to drink less coffee and maybe stop drinking it earlier, maybe cut off caffeine altogether. So that's not across the board. I'm just telling you my experience, but some people are so sensitive to caffeine that even if they drink it in the morning, they might be fucking up all day. And some people are really sensitive to caffeine. Tyler, interesting question. Are there any languages you speak other than English? Español un poquito. More than un poquito. I understand a lot. I could definitely do conversational because I studied in school and lived in Miami and stuff. I don't practice really, but enough I can get around and have a conversation if I needed to and travel and stuff. No problem. Hey, thanks, Mike. I was just going to recommend the 90-day dash. It's absolutely the best way to start for a beginner. It's building the pyramid from the bottom of the way you're supposed to take out all your proper balance. It's just fucking amazing. Thank you, Mike. Look at some biceps and gorillas for you. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate the review and the push. I agree. 90-day dash. Legit. Let's see. Matt, all the haters need to be listening right now. That's a compassionate answer from Papa for an obese dude trying to change his life. Yeah, I'm so fat phobic. I hate fat people, right? Oh, Papa Soy, such a meanie. Meanie head. I'm a mean person. Sometimes I could be abrasive, but we like that. I like being abrasive. You're offended. Good. I don't like people that get offended. That's the thing. If you get offended, it's like, well, I want to offend you. Yeah. If you get offended, cool. So, someone said on a video, the comment was funny. I said something, I forget what the video was today, and someone in the comments, I think it was the one where I said, men aren't supposed to look pregnant. It was today's video on the Papa Swolle TikTok. And some guy said in the comments, I think it was a guy, said, the Skittles ain't going to like this. And I said, good. A great quote. Like just went Jocko, good. Fuck them. Good. Yeah, if they get offended, fine. God, if you get offended, I don't want you to watch my content anyway. You don't deserve to watch my content. I don't want you to be involved in our community if you're going to get offended by it. And that's why it's so abrasive too. The people that aren't huge bitches make it through the fucking landmines. They make it through the moat and the alligators and the sharks with freaking laser beams on their head. They make it into they make it through the fucking barbed wire and shit. And now they're like, oh, it's actually fucking cool here. We actually take care of our people and we actually encourage everyone from all races, all backgrounds, all levels of experience around the world, young, old, large, small, doesn't fucking matter. Just don't bring your ideological bullshit in here because we ain't having it. Aside from that, let's fucking get after it. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's why the Swoll Fam's the fucking greatest. We'll get to your question or your comment in just a second, Alex. That's why the Swoll Fam is so fucking solid. Because by the time you get into the Swoll Fam, you already know what we're about. Like, if you made it through all that, you made it through all the go to the fucking gym, stop being a huge bitch, cunt, twat, pussy. Like, you're good. You're good to go. You made it. Not offended? Cool. Come on in. Water's fine. Let's fucking go. Oh. Let's go.
This house is a fucking prison on planet bullshit. In the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks.
Let's fucking go. Can't offend the Swoll Fam. Because if you're in the Swoll Fam, I don't know how you made it into the Swoll Fam. If you get offended, I think it's impossible. By the time you join, it's like, what are you doing here? How'd you make it through the uprights? How'd you sneak in? Who sent you? All right, Alex, just wanted to thank you. Been on the streams for a few months now while I've been training for the Navy, and your advice has helped me not only lose 60 pounds, but it's getting me to my dream job. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you for your service. Hell yeah. My stepfather was in the Navy for years. Good shit. Good shit, my man. Happy to hear it. 60 pounds. Fuck yeah. Oil breeze? What's oil breeze, Mike? Like a diffuser? That could be cool. That could be cool. Just some chlorophyll, right? If you have trouble sleeping, just a little chlorophyll. Not chlorophyll, chloroform. Chlorophyll. Just eat a plant.
Chlorophyll?
Oh, God.
More like borophyll.
I just talk about having the perfect soundboard for that. Talk about having the perfect soundboard. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's see. That's right. We got vegans, vegetarians. We have like a few good vegans. We have like the only good vegans out there. Everyone else is kind of like, Like if you're a vegan if you're a vegan in the Swoll Fam, you have like you have a soul of like iron. Yeah. Carnivore. Yeah. Do what's best for you. Look, I might tease. I might say like, oh, fuck, I'm not eating plants. I'm not sitting there smacking celery at it. If you really want to eat that shit, it's like, eat it. But just be aware, listen, learn, think about the logic, check out the resources that we have, and keep an open mind. And hopefully you continue to navigate to your optimal health. It's like you still do what you have to do. What's right for you. And it's your life. I'm not trying to live your life, but I'm definitely not going to be inauthentic and blow smoke up your ass. Oh, God. Well, let's get into some balls deep in a second. Michael, why, Michael? I saw a video about artificially made meat. Hi.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
I know, Falcon. That was a nice one. I'm on fire today. Sucking down a lot of wind. All right, I saw a video about artificially made meat. It has all the properties of meat from animals, including the taste. Would you give it a try? No. No, I wouldn't. And what does that mean? It has all the properties of meat from animals, except that it's not made from animals. So, no. Including the taste. Fuck out of here. Oh, the fake blood. What is it? Beet juice or something? Oh, fuck out of here. Including the taste. Look, you can try all you want. If it ain't real, I don't want it. No, I'm not going to try it. I'm interested in like the details though. Like, what do you mean by that? Has all the properties. Has all the properties except it's not. It doesn't make any sense, Yvonne. It doesn't. Why eat fake overprocessed meat? Banana peel bacon. Why eat fake overprocessed meat when you can eat real meat? Preach. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Fam, time to go balls deep. Here we go. Push it in. Oh,
that's deep.
Oh my God.
Because stickers?
Wow. That's in there. That's in there. Holy shit. All right, fam, before we get started, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get a round of applause for all the Swoll Fam posts. Great comments today, too. Reminder, check out the birthday special. Links in the show notes and the description down below. SwollEnormousX.com/birthday. Ends tomorrow. You can save big. Join the Swoll Fam for just $1. You can get your first month for your unlimited monthly membership for 50% off. And you can join and get the annual membership and get a free Swoll Fam t-shirt or tank. It's the fucking tits. It's the fucking tits.
He's heating up.
I'm telling you. Now's the time to do it. All right. That being said, let's go deeper. Shall we go deeper? Oh my God. We got a couple videos. We got a couple posts. We talked about Hunter Biden doing crack and doing drugs and laundering money for his artwork. If you'd missed that part, definitely hit the rewind. It's interesting. It's funny. And of course, it's just conjecture. It's just thinking. Yeah. All right. We got one from Hannah Talks Bodies. Does she have to? Does she fucking have to? Why does she always have to talk? Why can't she talk about something else?
So why don't you make like a tree?
Why?
And get out of here.
Oh, Hannah, why do you have to talk bodies? Do us a fucking favor. All right, she writes, when fat folks, oh God, that word folks can go fuck itself. At least there's no X there. At least she didn't put an X, like folks with an X. That's the worst. When fat folks are forced to ask for adequate accommodation, like bigger chairs, seatbelt extenders, etc., we're treated like we're asking for a favor or for special treatment. Now, a couple things here. You are asking for special treatment. You're asking for a bigger chair. You're asking for a seatbelt extender that most people don't need. You are asking for special treatment. You're asking for something that you're assuming that people should provide just because you have a unique situation. Maybe you didn't call in advance. Maybe you didn't prepare. Not everyone's business is supposed to bend over backwards to fluff your individual lack of initiative and lifestyle. So just because you go into a store doesn't mean they have to have everything or a business. Yeah, it is special treatment. Another thing here, you put I guess that period for et cetera is inside. Just keep in mind, I guess there's no period there. All right, never mind. I thought there's a grammatical error. I was about to tear you a new one, but I'll leave that there. I thought that was a period inside the parentheses and you didn't capitalize the first letter, so I was about to jump on you like a fat kid on a fucking Twinkie, but you slipped through on that one. We are not. So you're not asking, and it continues, you are not asking for special treatment. Okay, here's what she is doing. We are requesting access to the same spaces and services that thin folks get without question. Oh, God. Oh, God. Those spaces should already be designed to work for us. Oh, come on.
Go fuck yourself.
Come on. Come on. Everyone's got to fluff your pillow. We need to have seats that can fit up to like a 60-inch like waist. Like, come on, man. Come on. Really? Really? You know, if you're 7'5" and you go to a restaurant, you're probably not going to fit too well. You might have to duck under a ceiling. Oh my God. How come the doorways are only 6'5" tall? Or 6'8"? Well, because most people are under 6'8". If you're 7'5", how come this establishment doesn't fit me? I'm just assuming the person has a deep voice because of like gigantism or whatever. Whatever. These spaces should already be designed to work for us. The fact that we have to ask at all should point you to the real problem. I think that's the problem. The fact that we have to, you did it, Hannah. You did it. All right, so let's break this down at the end here. Hannah just pointed to the problem, which is pointing at herself. So she must be looking in the mirror right now. The fact that we have to ask at all should point you to the real problem. So why do you think that is, Hannah? Why do you have to ask? Why do you have to ask? How come it's not prevalent? How come we don't have extra seatbelts and all these different things? Because most people aren't horrifically obese. I mean, I guess they kind of are, but most people that go to that establishment aren't horrifically obese. That's why you might have to point it out. The real problem seems to be your unique situation because of maybe an exceptionally rare condition that could be genetic, or your terrible lifestyle habits and your virtue signaling. It sounds like you are the problem, which is why that establishment doesn't have it everywhere. If everyone in the world, every single person was obese, yeah, chairs would be bigger because you'd have to fit every person. But obviously, the majority of people that fit these things and fit most of these things are not morbidly obese. Now, if you're going to complain about airplane seats, well, there's a lot of issues there because if you want airplane costs to go through the fucking roof and have less seats, then fine, everything's going to be first class times 3. And then no one's going to be able to fucking fly except the wealthiest elite. And then you also have, physics. The plane has to take off against the pull of gravity of the entire fucking solar system and Earth. So, if you're dragging more weight, that's why they charge you extra, because it does take more fuel, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You're the real problem. So, shut up. But let's read your caption, because, I'm big on completion. That's why we are balls deep, and I'm not pulling out on this one, unlike your mother should have. Hannah, asking for adequate accommodations can bring up a lot of emotions. Embarrassment, guilt, fear, shame, anger, sadness. Sadness, guilt, shame. Look, I'm not against, I think we need to bring a little bit of shame back. If you had some shame, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation, but you're trying to make it like you're trying to use it like a weapon, as if you should be proud of your obesity. Like that's a pride thing. Like, yes, I'm obese. I have the right to. No, you're playing the victim. No one likes that shit. That's why we want you to shut up. We have been taught that fat bodies are morally wrong. No, they're just unhealthy. They're just morbidly obese. You're a fucking drain on the society. Now you're a drain on our mental health too, because we have to listen to you fucking complaining. Yes, you eat unhealthily. Yes, you have terrible lifestyle habits. Yes, your risk for all-cause mortality is many, 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 many multiples of the average person. Yes, 70, 80, 90 fucking % of people that are having complications with COVID are obese. Yes, it's a huge fucking problem. Morally wrong? Stop bringing morals into it. It's not about being morally wrong. It's about being objectively, scientifically unhealthy. You can play the moral blame game all you want, but you can't out virtue signal reality. Okay. You can change the language or complain all you want. Diabetes doesn't give a fuck. Mother Nature doesn't give zero fucks. Doesn't care about you. Okay. Fat bodies are morally wrong and therefore don't deserve to experience the world in the same way thin bodies experience it. You're not going to experience the world in the same way. Forget thin, a fit body, a healthy person. You're not going to, you know why you're not going to experience the world in the same way as me? Because I don't get out of breath walking up a flight of stairs. So there is a fundamental difference. Or I can take the stairs. She continues, that is a lie. We are Maury now. You are a human being worthy of dignity, respect, and equality. Equality of what? Equality of what? We all have equal access to the internet. We all have equal access to understanding the science behind this. You just want to ignore it. What does having dignity and respect have anything to do with it? That's subjective. In my experience, you need to earn respect. And it starts with respecting yourself. And no one respects a victim. That's pathetic. You should not have to ask for spaces that serve you. They should serve you automatically. Oh, like a safe space? Oh, you want everything just brought to you because you deserve it for what? Doing nothing but complain? The creators of these spaces and systems knew that fat people existed when they made them and chose to exclude us anyway. Obesity has skyrocketed over decade, over decade, over decade. Now, you don't have to go into McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell and Wendy's and KFC and Subway. You don't have to eat all this shit. You have options. Now, people want to say, well, not everyone can cook and not everyone has money. We are poor, blah, blah. You're not too poor to spend $10 or $15 at McDonald's or Burger King. You do understand that the same money that gets spent at fast food places can also be spent at a supermarket. You know, the money does buy other things than fast food. You don't have to spend the money on soda. If you have $10, you have a choice of where to spend it. You don't have to go to Wendy's and spend it. You can go and buy a pound of grass-fed beef. Or you can't afford grass-fed beef? I get it. Then get some other type of beef. Get other types of food, and then get 2 pounds of sweet potatoes. Get a pound or two of regular fucking beef or steak or chicken or fucking, it's so much better. Get a 5-pound bag of rice for fucking $2. Give me a break. I'm not saying all those, like, you don't want to suck down so many carbohydrates, but give me a break. Money is money. So stop acting like eating healthy. Health food is so expensive. Fucking prove that. Prove it. How is it healthier? I mean, how is it more expensive? Offset the medical cost. I don't think so. I don't think so. You might spend $10, $15 at fast food. You can get a pound of grass-fed beef, a couple pounds of sweet potatoes. You can get some fruit or some vegetables if that's what you're into. You can get some rice, and you can eat for like 4 fucking days. It's bullshit. Exclude us anyway. No, you're excluding yourself by eating yourself to death. So you're eating yourself into a victimized little corner, and then you're blaming everyone else for what you did to yourself. Your existence is not the problem. Prejudice and incompetence are the problem. I think you are the prejudiced one. You're acting like everyone else is out to get you, so you are the prejudiced one, and you are incompetent. You are complaining rather than taking action and making changes in your life. I really want to know what Hannah eats every day. I really want to know about her strength training program. I really want to know about her community. I really want to know about her yoga and her mobility and her sleep and her hydration. I really want to know about her 7 pillars. I have a feeling that she's absolutely full of fucking shit and full of insulin, and her pancreas is just working 24/7, 360 fucking 5. So.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
How about I send you that hobo's dick cheese? All right, we got a picture here, and then we're going to get into... Ew. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. What's this one? Foods you should eat in moderation. Okie dokie. Of course, we have this kind of like sea green, like a light sea green background. It's always got to be abrasive. Foods you should eat in moderation. And they have, yes, 6 little images, 6 little GIFs, or 6 little icons. And it says, none your body can moderate itself. Okay. So under each of these images, you have a burger, you have candy, you have tortillas and like chips and salsa, ice cream, fries, and cake. Foods you should eat in moderation. None your body can moderate itself. All right. You can... This is so bad. It's so stupid. It's almost got to be a troll post. Who the fuck cares? Let's watch a video. It's so stupid. Yeah, don't eat anything in moderation. Your body can moderate itself. Because they are, okay. Booger Bubble asks, why are they always writing like they're teaching kids? Because adults today, they are children. When you're pushed through the institutionalized education system, you're not taught how to be a fucking adult. You're given safe spaces. You're given no tools for the real world. So you have adult fucking babies. You have large children that want to hear this stuff. I can eat cookies. It's their fault. It's not mine. Oh, it's not my fault. Yay. Yeah, the bad oppressors. Yeah, it's them. Yay. I'm wonderful just the way I am. How dare you tell me to not eat cake all fucking day? How dare you tell me that I am responsible for my health and my actions have consequences? How dare you? It's the stupidest fucking shit. It's so absolutely fucking retarded.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Everybody knows you never go full retard. However, everyone except all of these fucking retards, all of them, they don't know. Yes, I said that word. Because it applies. It applies. And if it applies, it plays. And if it plays, it stays here on the Daily Swole.
Make sure the television, make
Speaking
sure
of,
you have the record player on at night.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
He hath spoken. All right, play without sound. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on. I don't know what this is. Okay. Play without sound. Good. Yeah, okay. So here's a chick, and it says, your body is your business card. PTs need to look a specific way and work with people who also want to look that way, in quotes. It's like she's talking about it, and there's music playing. What does that say? It's actually covered by some of my, okay. Me as a haze, oh my God. Me as haze body neutral PT, quote, yeah, no. A health at every size body neutral personal trainer. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
If you call yourself a health at every size, a haze body neutral personal trainer, you are such a fucking grifter. You know what? This is the best scam. I'll play this through. This is the best scam. We'll talk about it in a second. Oh, yeah, look at me. I'm fat. And I tell other people that they can be fat too. Oh, look at my fat muscle. Look at me flexing my fat. Yeah. This chick is obese and she's pretending like she's a personal trainer. So, yeah, this is so dumb because she's a huge grifter. And I'm going to explain right now. She's taking advantage of this situation because by being a haze body neutral, guess what? People can pay her and she doesn't have to give them any results, because if she gets them results and they lose weight, they're going to be fat phobic. They don't need to lose weight. They're beautiful just the way they are. They can be healthy at every size. So this is the best grift for a personal trainer. She doesn't have to know what the fuck she's talking. Obviously, she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about, but she doesn't have to, because as a haze body neutral, whatever the fuck that means, I'm body neutral. Okay. Diabetes doesn't care if you're body neutral. You can't be healthy at every size. That's impossible. That's scientifically not true. We know that. People are dropping dead left and right that are obese. And it's a great grift. It's a great grift because you don't have to get people results. In fact, it's against what your expertise is. She's an expert at not getting people results and helping them justify the fact that you shouldn't be getting results. If you train with me, you shouldn't be getting results. If you got results, then you're not body positive. You could be healthy at every size, so don't get results. Cool. Her job's easy. She can be a personal trainer, not know a fucking thing, and justify it. Interesting. We can't ever let these fools set a foot in schools. Oh, where do you think they come from? Oh, the schools are fucked already. They've been fucked for decades. Oh, they've been fucked for decades. Plus sides of a plus size. Forgive me, fam. Forgive me, fam, for what I'm about to show you. Hold on. Oh my God. The thumbnail on this is about to make some of you probably hurl. Forgive me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me play this again. I can't even explain this. You have to watch this if you're listening. This chick has pink eyebrows and pink hair. I don't know. I'm going to vomit.
What's up, babes? Welcome back to the plus sides of being plus size. Some people believe this has to do with the roundness of our face, and that might be it. But fat people are looked at as inherently more trustworthy.
How come they all sound the same? Like they all talk like this, like that voice. Is this someone that we've talked about before? I don't know what this is. Like literally, I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
Like, I don't know what it is talking. I don't know what it is, but that voice sounds like someone we've covered before. What's her name? Or is it a she? Is it a he? Is it what letter is this person? Because I'm sure it's one of those 20 letters of that ever-growing acronym. I've heard that voice before. Yeah, I think we've seen it before.
Oftentimes have a lot better balance than our thin counterparts because we have a lot more weight holding us to the ground and keeping. We have a lot more weight holding us to the ground and.
You have better balance. You have better. So does a fucking like a carrier in the Navy has better, I guess, stability because it's so fucking huge. A barge has better stability. Oh my God. Because you look like a pyramid? Better balance. What the fuck is going on with your face?
Keeping us stable. So biking, boating, parts because we have a lot more weight holding us to the ground and keeping more trustworthy. We oftentimes have a lot better balance than our thin counterparts because we have a lot more weight holding us to the ground and keeping us stable. So biking, boating, helping people lift things is a lot.
You're not helping anyone lift things, for one. Okay? If you call getting out of bed in the morning lifting things, there's a problem. Boating? Yeah. What boat? You mean like a carnival? Like a cruise ship? Like what boats are you going on?
Easier for us because of our better vitamin absorption as well as our really strong cell structures because of the.
This is intensely idiotic. Yeah, I can remember her face. She's gone off the deep end though. This is not like, yeah, we've covered it. But didn't she used to have blue hair? Who knows? Of our better vitamin absorption, you mean fat soluble vitamins? Yeah, you're getting all the vitamins, all of them. What is going on with her head?
Because of our better vitamin absorption as well as our really strong cell structures because of.
Strong cell structures? She has better vitamin absorption? Now, there are fat soluble vitamins, but You don't need that much fat to store vitamins.
Extra fat in our body, we often don't have nearly as many problems with our hair, skin, and nails. Maybe I just have a big ego, but I love living.
Sweetie, the ego is the smallest thing on you.
People's heads rent-free. I haven't talked about, I just have a big ego, but I love living in people's heads rent-free. I haven't talked about this one nearly as much because there's still a lot of research going into it, but we should talk about the obesity paradox. Obesity paradox has come around because there have been multiple studies, and more studies are happening that are showing that chronically obese or overweight people have a higher chance of surviving things like heart disease and diabetes.
What?
Than
Wait, did she just say... Wait, where are these studies that are showing what was that?
These are happening that are showing that chronically obese or overweight people have a higher chance of surviving things like heart disease and diabetes.
What? What? Obese people have a higher chance of beating heart disease and diabetes? Not COVID. But okay.
And their thinner counterparts.
That just... No, there has to be more. No, you can't stop it there. Oh, you're doing so bad. God, why did it stop? All right, that makes... Hold on a second. We got one for that.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
What's up, babes? Welcome back to the
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Pouring a little out for my orcas.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah. Okay. We don't need to say anything else besides that. That was just off the charts. What a great way to end it. Oh my God. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Man, that's even too fucking much. All right, fam. Yeah, boo.
Matt Damon.
No, Kashina, her hair is not cute at all. It's fucking grotesque, and how fucking dare you say that her hair is cute?
How dare you?
That is not a testament to your taste. Please, please do not type that ever again. I should never see that in my life, in my ear holes. Ever. 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 All right, Nintendo dude, isn't it convenient? Isn't it convenient how all these activists look the same? Yeah, they do. The colored hair, screaming for attention. You know, this is like the new, you have pink hair, Papa. I know. And we still let you stay. I know. It's questionable, Kashina. It is. It raises questions. But at the same time, you know, we like you. We like you. We like you. We like you. But you do understand. It's like the vegans in the Swoll Fam. Like, we have the good pink hairs. We have the good vegans. But, you know, we have to put our foot down where it's applicable. And I don't know what you were watching, but there's nothing cute
What's up, babes?
about
Welcome
anything
back to
in this picture. Like, this is just, you know, I have soundboards for this, but because I'm a nice person, I'm not going to say the things that I'm truly thinking. Just because, you know, again, it's like if you watch baseball, it's like if Mike Trout was going to go play Little League. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. You know, you're serving up fucking saucers. It's not right. Okay? It's not right. It wouldn't be right. So I'm doing everyone a favor. Okay? All right, please. There's nothing cute. Nothing cute about any of that. And I was about to go. I'm about to eat right now. So it's a hard knock life, fam. All right, drop in the comments down below. Swoll Slut. Let's fucking give this fucking card away. Are you ready, Beaches Falcon? Kick us off. Let's give it away. Hashtag Swoll Slut. I gotta burp. Bring back personal shame. What a hashtag. Oh, yeah. We got one? Nope. 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 Do we got one? We got one. Remember I told you we were going to do it for other hashtags in case you want to get banned, but I like this one. Greatest Nick of all time, hashtag Swoll Skank. I'm a fan. I like it. Congratulations. I landed on it, and it absolutely is.
Congratulations!
It plays. It plays. You got to live dangerously, and you didn't have to put Swoll Slut because some people get fucking banned, but my God. Nick, greatest Nick of all time, that's, talk about an ego. That reminds me of that what she said. She goes, maybe it's because of my big ego. It's like, listen, your ego is the least impressive thing that I'm looking at right now. I think we need to get a Swoll Skank shirt going. I agree, Josh. Wait till Monday. Wait till Monday's accountability meeting. I'm telling you. Anyway, Nick, the greatest Nick of all time, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1926 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Oh my God, congratulations. Now, that being said, Monday, remember, don't go anywhere. Remember, Monday. Now, we're talking about a shirt. We're talking about stuff. This is going to be off the fucking chain. I am so excited for Monday. So we got some major releases coming Monday, August 16th. This Monday, day after tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is Ask Papa Swole Live. So Red, White, and Swole, Sunday Funday, Q and Anus. So if you didn't get your question answered today, we got a lot of questions tomorrow. Tomorrow is literally freestyle. It's freestyle, tons of questions. So whatever you want to talk about, we'll talk about tomorrow. But accountability meeting Monday, day after tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. Be there or be fucking square. It's going to be lit, and I am so stoked for a new drop. It's going to be fucking... shh, Papa, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Enough. I said too much already. Nope. No, I won't do it. No, I won't do it.
Come on, stop whining.
I won't do it. I said stop whining. I said it. Arnold, tell him.
Come on, stop whining.
Stop fucking whining. Stop it. Anyway, you can join the Swoll Fam today over at swolenormousx.com/birthday. Even more important, this special ends tomorrow. So best deals you are going to get all summer long right here over at swolenormousx.com/birthday. You can join the Swoll Fam for just a fucking $1. Your first month, just $1. If you got $1 lying around, join the Swoll Fam today. First month for $1. You get 50% off your first month with a monthly membership, and also the annual. You can get a free shirt or tank with your annual membership. If you're ready to upgrade, if you're ready to join the fam, go balls deep, because then you get access to all the content unlimited. But now's the time, because we have the major release event also on the 30th of August. So we have the Back to Swole special, which is for members only. And of course, we do a private episode every single week. So every single Monday, our accountability meeting is private for members. So you don't want to miss out on that. And we also have Swoll Fam roundtables like we did last week or 2 weeks ago. And we got some new exclusive content coming up, which is going to be fire. So I'm excited for that as well. So you get access to all the private live streams, live master classes. You get access to Swoll TV, everything in there, the weekly accountability meetings. You get access to the live master classes, the Swoll Fam roundtable, Swoll Text, the private Telegram, the private Discord, the Swoll Fam discussion boards, and plus with Unlimited, you just get access to all the training content. Literally all your 7 pillars is in there. We walk you through the nutrition jumpstart with the elimination diet, thousands of recipes. We have, we have the full programs, 90-day dash, scorched earth, Swoll season, Swoll mastery. We have over 200 yoga classes, and we have some major... August 30th is the Back to Swoll is going to be fucking off the chain. I'm telling you, it's just getting better. In 2020 for our Swoll year party on the 30th of 2020, we went over everything in 2020. It was huge. This year is going to be even bigger. It's telling you the shit that we have coming is going to blow your fucking nips off. Blow your fucking nips off. That being said, Falcon, take us away. It's time to fucking nut this beach. Falcon. Yes, thank you. Indeed. Thank you, Falcon. About fucking time.
Make me happy.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
Dodson, we've got Dodson here.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Why don't you get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off and jam it into your ass?
How shall we fuck off, oh Lord? I tart in your general direction.
Shampoo my crotch.
Well, I'll be damned.
What is the best move to silence a woman?
My name's Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah. Jamming out. That's how we do it. Saturday night. Saturday night feeling right. Feeling right, feeling tight. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, hand cramp. Ooh, made some sick gains today. Woo! I'm gonna have to go cock piano. My hand's cramping up. Now we got it. I'm back. I'm back. Fucking nailed it. On fire as always. Goddamn
He's
right.
on fire!
You lose.
Nothing but a shot. Lifeless eyes. Black eyes like a doll's eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Boom shakalaka! Chicks will dig you. Or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kid used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. So it was trained and then watch the hair come back up again.
All right, fam. Excellent episode as always. Make sure you go to the DAILYSWOLE.com for all the links. And also make sure you are leaving a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Just make sure you leave a review where you can. Apple Podcast for show. And the Daily Swole on TikTok, if you want to watch some awesome fucking clips. We are unbanned and we are laying down some knowledge cock over there. Of course, tomorrow, Red, White, and Swole, Sunday Fun Day, Q and Anus. It is going down. Don't miss out on that. Peace, McGeese, Deuce Magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made.
That's a bed that you made.
That's a bed that you laid.
That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Off topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children.